Before we dive into this video, let's do a quick recap. You see, in video number 1, you now understand that communication skills, it's the key to everything in life. When you improve this skill set, you're able to amplify your skills, your gifts, and your talents professionally in your career or in your business as an entrepreneur. It's going to allow you and teach you how to articulate the value that you have to offer with more influence and more impact. So again, from a professional standpoint, it's going to help you amplify the best parts of who you are. But communication skills don't just apply to our lives professionally, they apply to our lives personally. In your personal life, you're going to be able to deepen the connection that you have with those that you love most. Can you see how communication skills, again, it's the key to everything in life? In the second video, I demystified communication skills. It's not this elusive skill that some are born with and some are born without. No! Masterful communication skills are just a series of learnable behaviors. And the way you currently speak is also just a series of behaviors. Let's not be so attached to who we currently are that we don't give the future version of ourselves a chance. Again, please let that sink in. Don't be so attached to who you currently are that you don't give the future version of yourself a chance. And I want you to truly see what communication skills actually are. What I'm currently doing right now, in this video, right now as I speak, it's just a set of behaviors. Look, I'll switch them off right now. This is how I used to speak. I used to not give any effort. I used to not apply any of the behavioral techniques that I'm going to share with you in the Stage Academy. This is how I used to speak. And I want you to think about this for a second. Will this version of me get more out of life? Or will this version of me get more out of life? Just think about that for a moment. And once you learn these skills, they're going to be there to serve you for the remainder of your life. So when you go for that next job promotion, when you go for that date in your life personally, you're going to be able to amplify the best parts of you. Don't leave great communication to chance. Sharpen this axe. Now, I also did promise you a powerful life hack in this video. The way that I'm going to share it with you is I'm going to throw to a video of me on stage. I want you to A, learn the life hack because this will fundamentally change your life. But B, the reason I'm showing you this video is because I want to show you that the proof is in the pudding. If I'm going to sell myself as a communication expert, a communication coach, I want you to see me applying all of this on stage. Check out this life hack and we'll return back to the studio momentarily. Check this out. This particular experiment, it was banned on live TV, but this is in person, so it's fine. So we need to genuinely do this experiment. So if you can't see me, please do look at the IMAGs. But what I need you all to do is, as you're looking at me, I need you to think of a number. All of you do this. Think of a number between, say, 1 and 10, and just get that number in your head very clearly. And if you're thinking of the number 7, please stand. Please stand. Don't lie. Doesn't matter where you are. Please stand. Thank you. Good. A good, healthy majority of you. Good. So the people who are standing, you're still in the game. So those who are standing, I need you to think of another number as you look at me between 1 to 10, not 7, but one that feels right for you, okay? So whatever that is, if you're thinking of the number 3, stay standing. Stay standing if you're thinking of the number 3, good. Good, good, good. All right, have a look around you at the people who are still standing. Yeah, these are the most predictable people in the room. Yes, absolutely. Stay standing, don't sit, stay standing, stay standing. I'm gonna go, okay. So actually, don't come on stage just yet, but the gentleman wearing the black with the glasses there, yeah, yes, it's you. What's your favorite color, nice and loud? No, we won't go with that, actually. That's a bit weird, actually. Lady just up front here, what's your favorite color? Black, not a color, but okay. What if you had to pick a different one? Red, good choice. Join me on stage. Everyone have a seat, have a seat. Big round of applause as she joins me, please. Big round of applause. Good, thank you. Perfect. So thank you for volunteering. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Mariella. Mariella, if you don't mind just standing over here. Please, we'll try this experiment just here. And face me, Mariella. This is about influence. You can see the slide there. It's about influence, okay? So Mariella, I'm going to give you the wonderful opportunity to win 50 cents Australian. Yes. Oh. Worth less than it is here in the US, yes.
Mariella, I'd like you to hold the coin behind your back like this between your fingertips, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. And I promise I won't look at the screens in a moment, but in a moment, I want you to make a decision in your head which hand you want to put the coin in, Mariella. But don't let me influence you. So I'll just say one thing, Mariella, before we start. Free choice. In a moment, I want you to put the coin in the hand that, feels right for you. And the hand you have left, just leave it empty, okay? Good. Whatever that means, Mariella, make a decision. Bring your hands forward like this, please, quickly as you can. I won't look. Good. Do you feel that was a free choice, yes or no?
Yes.
Did you hear what I said? I said subtly, I said, put the coin in the hand that feels right and leave the hand that's left empty. I told her to put it in the right hand. So she's up here a little bit nervous. She does exactly what I want her to do. Could you open your right hand, please? Open it. Yes, it is. Good. We'll do it for... You're perfect for this. This is great. This is fantastic. This is perfect. This is good. So Mariella, think about this. You've just put it in the right hand. So out loud, what do you think most people do now? They keep it in the right hand. Yes, they do this, but you don't have to do that. You just do what feels right. Make your own decision. Bring your hands forward quickly as you can. Don't think about it. Now, did you put it in your pocket? No. Okay, good. But you see, this time, she's now thinking to herself, he said right again. But then in her mind, she's thinking, he's bluffing. Yeah, that's what everyone thinks. They go, oh, he's bluffing. And that's when they fall for it. And they do exactly what I want him to do again. And they keep it in the right hand. So you can open your right hand again. Open it. Open it. Yes, good. That's still in the right hand. Behind your back. You're very good at this game. This is great. You're very good at this. So, but this is what's interesting about this game is because I played this thousands of times, so I get it. It's best out of 4. So you see, right now, she's gone right twice. So you know what Mariella's thinking now? She's thinking, I wonder what the coin feels like in my left palm. We become itchingly curious. We go, oh, I just want to squeeze it in my left palm. But you don't have to fall victim to this curiosity. It's a free choice. You have 2 choices left. Good. You can't get this wrong. You can only get this left. Make your own decision. Bring your hands forward nice and quickly. And face the audience, Mariella. Mariella, you've got a choice at this point. You could cross your right hand over the left or your left hand over the right. Make your decision now. Oh, interesting. Leave it there. Interesting. Let me tell you why. You see, cross it all the way. You see, the top hand it's not as obvious as that bottom hand over there, because the bottom hand, she knows how I'm playing this game now. And originally I was on the other side, so the coin that she has, she will put it as far away from me as possible, which is in that one there, which I believe is the left. So could you open the left? Open it. Yes, good. That's 3 out of 4. Good. Good. Okay. You know what she's thinking right now? She's thinking, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. Yes. Exactly where I need you to be. So here's the thing, Mariella. You're so good at this, I'm just going to tell you what you're going to do now. So Mariella, I know you're going to now change it to the right, but you don't have to do this. So if you want to catch me out, leave it in the left. Okay? Free choice. Yeah. I want to look. Bring your hands forward quickly as you can. Do you want last chance to change it? Change your mind or stick? Change or stick? It's inevitable. The last one is always the right. Could you open your right hand, please? Open it. Yes, it was. Give her a big round of applause. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay. Good. Oh, you can have it. It's fine. Here's the thing. This is going to freak you out. Coins, it's 50-50. Thank you for clapping. But what's more impressive is there's an animal you should be thinking of. And this is going to, it's not a cat or a dog, okay? And it's not a koala because I'm from Australia or a kangaroo, okay? Do you have an animal that feels rant? Oof. I know the exact animal you're thinking of. This is going to freak you out for the first time ever. What's the animal you're thinking of?
Bear.
Sorry?
Bear.
That's exactly what I wanted you to think of. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Of course it was a bear. Thank you very much, Mariella. Thank you. It was bear. Yes. Mariella, just a rawr. Bear. Perfect. So you're all probably thinking at this point, what on earth was this? I did this to prove to you that influence is one of the most powerful forces in life. But I need to prove this to all of you, not just Mariella. So please, join me in doing this. I would like everyone to hold out their right hands, please, if you don't mind. Right hands, good. Turn your right hands upside down. Point all your fingers together. Bend your arm 90 degrees. This next bit, do as quickly as you can. Please, don't hurt yourself. quickly as you can. Take all the points of your fingertips quickly as you can. Everyone go to your cheek and turn to the person next to you. Say, that's your chin, not your cheek. Yeah. Yeah. And just in case you're wondering, Mariella fell for that one too. So just in case you're wondering, yeah. But you see, what is that an example of? 95% of the room falls for this. That's an example of visual influence. Or Simon Says. Up here on stage with Mariella is a game of linguistic influence. I cannot prove to you anymore, influence is one of the most powerful forces in life. And this next lesson is for you. Because I believe as you grow personally, you flourish professionally. This next one's for you. When I learned this next lesson from my mentor, David Griggs, in my early 20s, he said, Vin, if you just get this one lesson about influence, you can craft any life you desire. And the lesson was this. He said to me, Vin, you are the direct reflection of the top 5 people you spend time with. Vin, you are the direct reflection of the top 5 people you spend time with. That's who you are. But this is an assessment of who we are in the present, not as useful for the future when we look forward. So what does this mean for the future? What it means is we can choose who we become in the future by deciding who we spend time with today. We can craft the person we become. Is there a skill you wish to acquire? Is there an attribute you wish to acquire? Bring that person to your top 5 and watch them influence you. Don't leave that to chance. Craft it. You see, I've wanted to be a speaker now for about nearly 10 years. And I remember asking the same mentor who taught me this, David. I said, David, I really want to become a speaker. What do I do? And David said, Vin, if you want to become a speaker, teach public speaking and communication skills, then you need to do 2 to 3 years of vocal classes, 2 to 3 years of theater classes, learn how to use this instrument and this instrument. And funny enough, David had a school for theater and singing. Good for David. I paid David quite a bit of money, but more expensive than that, I gave him 3 years of my time and I did his classes. And at the end of that, no speaking career. Yeah, didn't teach anybody public speaking at all. And I was like, David, what's going on, mate? Where's the speaking career? Where's the workshop career? And David says, oh, Vin, you're so stupid. Vin, you spend all of your time with 4 magicians and 3 online coders in an office that's underground and you don't talk to each other. If you want to be a speaker, Vin, bring a speaker into your top 5. So the stalking began. So I go onto Google and I Google best keynote speaker in Australia. And I come across this gentleman here, Matthew Mihaljevic, an incredible entrepreneur, started his life in Poland, moved to the USA, built multiple companies, and then moved to Australia, did the same thing. Incredible entrepreneur. But then I saw him speak. And he spoke in Sydney. I flew to Sydney. I watched him speak. He was one of the very few speakers who used this instrument so well he moved me. So I knew it. This was the man that I had to email every single 8 days from now forward. Yes. Oh, sorry, and 8 days so that every week he gets to email on a different day. Keep things fresh. It's very important, yeah. But I said, Matthew, please, I believe in the things you write about. Please just give me 15 minutes of your time. Later that week, he calls. I knew it was him because I'd saved his number. And I kid you not, it rang once. Ring, Matthew. I can hear him pause and freak out. And then I kid you not, these were his exact words. He goes, Vin, you cheeky bastard. In a week's time, I'll give you an hour of my time. You know, Matthew didn't know it at the time, but since that day, in October 2014, since then, we've become best friends. Yeah. How creepy is that? Yeah. But you see, here's the crazy thing. So Matthew took me to Poland, his home country, for 4 weeks to live in his house. He taught me how to build my speaking career here in the United States of America. He taught me how to build my public speaking workshops here in the USA. I now live in California. I speak in the USA and I teach in the USA. I would not be here if it was not for Matthew. But so my question to you is, more importantly, where will you not be in the future if you don't have the right top 5 now. Choose wisely. And I see some of you panicking. Don't worry, there's a professional top 5 and a personal, because some of you are thinking, I need to get rid of Greg. He's got to go. I have no room left. This is just the children gone. Listen, there's a professional top 5. You can keep your families, it's absolutely fine. Hilarious. But listen, don't leave this to chance. Craft the person you want to become. Is there an attribute? Is there a skill set you need? And beyond this, there's one more thing. Matthew didn't just teach me the attributes or the skill set. He influenced something much greater. I come from a refugee family from Australia, right? So I'm originally from Vietnam, and I had a very small mind. I didn't believe this was possible for me. To be working with amazing groups like Davita, I didn't believe this was possible for me. I couldn't speak across the world, and I didn't believe this was possible. Spending time with Matthew, he influenced my beliefs about what was possible for me. He changed my beliefs about what was possible for me. What beliefs do you need moving forward? What skills do you need? What attributes do you need? You are the direct reflection of the top 5 people you spend time with. My friends, choose wisely. Do not leave this to chance.
This lesson has completely changed the trajectory of my life, and it continues to do so. I'll give you an example. You see, I've recently wanted to get better at negotiation because I'm dealing with bigger contracts, working with bigger clients. I wanted to negotiate better. So instead of learning all of that by myself and kind of sucking at it for a very long time before I got good at it, I went to my local university here in South Australia and I sought out one of the best negotiation teachers they had, or lecturers that they had. And this person was a hostage negotiator and one of the best in the industry. So instead of learning it myself, I got this person to be a part of my top 5. And I locked them in a room with me for 3 straight days, whiteboarding every single negotiation tactic. I downloaded all that information. I downloaded 30 years worth of work in 3 days. So again, I could have gone down that path and gone on that journey myself, or I could have learnt from the best. I choose to have the best in my top 5. You see, I did the same thing with a hobby of mine, just as an experiment. I love archery. It's one of the best things. It's one of the most relaxing things that I do. Now, when I first started archery, I kind of fumbled my way through it. I sucked at it. I didn't even know how to hold an anchor. I didn't have the right posture. I didn't have the right stance. And it was just not an enjoyable experience. Partly because I was absolutely terrible, but also because I didn't know what I was doing. So what I remembered was I had to slap myself and remind myself that I needed to bring a world-class archer into my top 5. So I found an amazing coach. His name was Jake Kaminsky. He's the silver medalist. And it was amazing because the moment Jake became a part of my top 5, within 1 week of getting coaching from him, this was my groupings before. And again, just a week of coaching from Jake, this was my groupings only 7 days after. When you bring the right people into your top 5, it completely changes the trajectory of your life. You see, you can choose to go down this communication path on your own. Sure, you can go and watch a bunch of YouTube videos. You could even research things on Google. You can choose to walk this path alone if you want. That's entirely up to you. But if you choose to walk down this path with me and bring me into your top 5, I've climbed the communication Everest. I've climbed this mountain. I've distilled all the lessons in the last 10 years of my life. I've documented all the behavioral techniques that's going to help you become a more effective communicator, a more engaging communicator. I've distilled all of it and I've put it into the Stage Academy. In this online course, I'm going to share with you how to build more self-awareness. How do other people see you when you speak? What do people hear? What's the visual image that they form in their minds? And what's the vocal image that they form in their minds? I mean, most of the times, people have never even heard of the word vocal image. But when you speak, people start to form an image of who you are in their minds. And I'll teach you how you can style that. So again, you can amplify the best parts of who you are. More than this, I'll share with you how you can become more engaging with your voice, how to masterfully use your voice to hold people's attention literally in the palm of your hand. Then we'll deep dive into the world of storytelling. Storytelling is one of the most influential skills that if you learn how to master this, not only will you be able to build deeper connections with people, you're going to be able to persuade and influence like you've never been able to do before. We will deep dive into the formula of storytelling, and I'll show you exactly how you can do it. I'm going to share with you how to document stories, how to write them down in a way that will help you recall them at a moment's notice. You'll also learn about body language. We go into posture, hand gestures, movement, eye contact, facial expressions. We'll cover all of it. More than this, I'm going to share with you the 4 systems of voice from my personal vocal coach out of Southern California. She's one of the best in the world. This is a jam-packed online course. It's a one-stop shop if you want to take your communication to the next level. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to improve my communication skills to get to where I am today. Now, you can choose to do the same if you want to. It's absolutely your choice. Or if you'd like me in your corner, if you'd like me in your top 5, then enroll in the Stage Academy. I can't wait to see you on the inside. But before we part ways, I want to share with you one more thing. Some of you may not know, but I'm a keynote speaker. And when my clients want me to speak on stage for an hour, my fee is between $40,000 to $50,000 for the 1-hour speech. Now, often when I tell people that, people go, whoa, that's crazy, man. As if anyone gets paid that much. There are speakers who get paid even more than me. I have speakers, a friend of mine, Mel Robbins, she gets paid in excess of $100,000 for a 1-hour speech. Now, the question really is though, why do speakers get paid so much money for a 1-hour speech? Why? Again, you must question, why do they get paid this much money? And the reason they get paid this much money is because the ability to communicate, the ability to influence, the ability to inspire, this is one of the world's most highly valued skill sets. What I'm sharing with you in the Stage Academy is one of the most highly valued skill sets in the world. I'm not saying that you're going to become a keynote speaker, but sure, if you want to, then become one. But what I'm saying is, imagine taking one of the most highly valued skill sets in the world and injecting it into your life with everything that you currently do. Imagine what that will do for you. And for those of you who choose to have me as a part of their top 5, I can't wait to see you inside the Stage Academy. In parting, I'd like to leave you with a thought. It takes one voice at the right pitch to start an avalanche. Now I ask you, what kind of avalanches will you create in your life? What kind of impact will you have? What movement will you create? See you on the inside.